stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Double sixes.
All you observe.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Oh, I guess I never spoke to this guy.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Looks delicious. Pointer sandwich. Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
He's squirming, avoiding your gaze. Please, friend, let's just share it.
Fuck off! It's mine! Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Rhetoric legendary. Convince Gaston to relinquish the sandwich. Tell me what you know about the dead man.
Let me think.
1 second.
I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Oh, is there something?
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respect?
Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not. I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know Everard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Can you help me get inside the harbor?
No, I'm sorry, officer. I don't even have a key card. Evrard usually sends someone to get me when he wants to talk.
Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are little things you do for Everard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Sorry, the barking is outside the window. One second.
But he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Convince Gaston to relinquish his sandwich. Maybe if I play this game again, that should be my challenge.
The woman before.
Just about to even read the author's name. John Cows from Iguania.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
Maybe I have to force that guy to cooperate. Because I failed every other check.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Word has travelled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business here?
Oh, damn it.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Don't talk about the murderer, but maybe you could tell us something about the murderer's victim's missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art? Art for the body?
Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time!
That little girl wearing the gloves there?
No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Oh, do I have to go force that guy to tell me what he knows? Or maybe I can just find her myself. I mean, if she's anywhere, then she would... Either she's the lady from the hotel room, which is possible, I guess. Or she's gonna be in one of these apartment buildings, probably. Right?
Give me a moment.
Another woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for Martin Martinez.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinez. He told me he's Martin Martinez.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Tim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
What about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony?
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I'm looking for the parents of a kid named Kuno.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Thanks,
She
Little.
mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something.
Oh, a firing squad for the rich. Okay, what do I do with this one? I guess I pick up another skill point. I kind of want to go even deeper into Inland Empire, honestly. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the game does not like me taking a hold of this thing, apparently. Why is it so sensitive about scrolling this page? If I got a point in Half-Light and I can retry this check. I mean, I'm already at a plus 11 here with a -1 to Psyche checks, I think. Yeah, -1 difficulty to all Psyche passives. So, if something's like a DC 20 right now, we don't have a great chance to succeed. But if something's like a DC, like 18, we have a really good chance to succeed. We could pick up some Spirit D-Corps. I can also save the point, like some people have been saying. I would really like to be maxed out in Inland Empire though. Let's just do it. Maybe at some point it will pay off. 108, their mailboxes are flowing. Yoink. Door 9 is locked. Yoink. Boogie Street 46. This crumpled postcard depicts an open-air market in Boogie Street 5 years ago. A vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stalls, hung by their feet from a canopy. Red blood flows onto the muddy streets, blurry shadows of people pass.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
I see him. He's right there.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Who is this? Wait. The narration was the wrong thing. This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, very intense. This is the police, open up.
Do I have to open the door?
Not even a woman? Oh, it is. You can see her hair. You hear the clanking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
You got lucky this time. One has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
There's a bunch of blood on the bed.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Ah, is this breaking and entering?
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Okay. Are it just stains? A flamboyant poster of White Star, a real lithography. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Oh.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
It's Kraz Mazov, that's me.
Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Father Mazov, the hero of the working class. Whoever lives there needs to learn how the economy actually works. Kraz Mazov was a sexual deviant, a zoophile probably. Kim, you have to admit this Kraz Mazov bears a striking resemblance to me.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Kraz Mazov?
I have to consider and investigate all possibilities.
Except that Kraz Mazov is dead. He's been dead for 50 years now.
Just humor me for a moment, don't you see the resemblance?
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kraz here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
How do you know? The bust is probably just a romanticized depiction anyway.
Very well. Let's look for identifying features then. Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
I can't tell, I can't see my face.
Alright, but here's the big thing. Kraz Mazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
No, it doesn't. I'm part Samaran myself.
Okay, you win. Be Kraz Mazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Kraz Mazov anyway?
Because he was a total gangster and a bank robber who went for all the cash in the world. That's me. I'm not a communard. I don't believe that the powerful nation state is the only way to protect working class and subhumans. I'm not sure, it's just a feeling I have, but I trust my feelings. This feels way more my character.
Alright, Kraz, if you say so.
What does his tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in their bedroom?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
There's something you can't get out of your head. Kraz Mazov was the father of scientific communism, the premier of the Communist Party of Chest and Grad during the Antecedential Revolution, head of the 11-day government, sideburn-toting, bearded figurehead of the movement, shot himself in the mouth and died one day in his cabinet as things were collapsing around him, just gave up. That's not good propaganda, is it? Be a communist, shoot yourself in the mouth. Something about it irks you. I'm gonna try this for sure. Dude, I need money. I guess I can just pawn some of this crap though if I really have to. Like, I mean, this is worth a lot of money. A classic white summer jacket loved both by some Syrian Communist Party and the accompanying subtropic drug traffickers. It fits you well regardless of your political ambitions. Damn, that makes me look so fancy. Wait, what was that?
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time, above it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What else did it invoke in me?
Gone. Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
I don't have any way to restore my morale. The voice is filled with cleaning chemicals and smells of laundry detergent. Eviction notices are missing pets and plaster on top of each other. Old shoe rack, boot, sneakers, and old slippers. Flip up glasses. These flip-up sunglasses were fashionable in the old, but have since lost their popularity. Their thin gold alloy wireframes are a reminder of drug-addled bohemian artists. These days, the glasses are only favored by organized crime accountants who desire to look cool. +1 logic balancing the books. -1 authority. Filthy hobo boho, probably a narcomaniac. I mean, my authority is already suffering. I don't think I need to make it suffer even more for a little bit of logic.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Looks like we found out where Kuno's dad lives.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Use the cutters on the chain.
Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Yoink! British love to pulse with their guns, okay?
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
I missed me. They described a guy there was a woman on stage singing karaoke, and the guy crawled up to her, grabbed her legs and said, "Show me your cunt, show me your cunt." Take the speed from the table.
You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Those are covers the wall. Okay, I don't want to go into that room because that's where Kuno's dad is sleeping, and I don't want to wake him up. Close the door. Classic Jace moment. Yeah, very classic Jace moment. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Note reads, foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. The sea below looks cold and wintry grey. Someone has torn down the wall. Old grocery list on the table and checks. I have a lot of healing supplies right now. Speed bottle, substance use effects, plus on motorics, plus on psyche, minus on morale.
The piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
God morgen. Ja, god morgen. Hadde bra dag så langt. Ja. Hatt en god morgen hele pakka. Du prøvde å stjele noe tøy fra meg, du. Det er ikke lov. Det er ikke lov å stjele tøy. Nei, det er ikke lov. Står vi i senga? Åh. Det går jeg. Det går jeg. Hva flink jente? Doggy treat for just Bella? Sure, that's a rare one. Maybe the other dogs will hear it. Do this. Oh god, she drooled so much. You guys see that? Probably didn't. Not bad. Ah, I get that. It's hard work being a minute, but someone else to do. Dude, I woke up. I did my laundry yesterday after a long while. Then I put everything in my shelves. I woke and I have a bunch of new t-shirts, including this one. I have like 10 new t-shirts, including the one you gave me. I wake up, all my new t-shirts are on the floor. She's never done that before, by the way. Like I've never had a problem with her stealing clean t-shirts. Like she has a habit of stealing like worn clothing. They're all on the floor and they're like dragged towards the couch out in the like upstairs living room or whatever. And my heart is sinking. I'm like, oh no, did she destroy some of my new t-shirts? But then I guess she just grabbed them and just dragged them all out on the floor for some reason. I have no idea. None of them were damaged at least. So, but man, that would have made me a really sad boy. Yeah, Shapa. That's right, we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
Was we sleeping here recently? Cindy? Enough coal slabs for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Did I just get booty shorts? Although these jeans look worn, the wearer must have had an ass to give them had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. That beautiful peach-shaped man-ass has imprinted itself so deep in the fabric that you can't but wonder if wearing them would start molding your own vague rear side into a more shapely form as well. I mean, I already got a pretty nice badonkadonk, to be honest. So I can choose between +1 electrochemistry with these disco pants, or I can have... Oh, are they basically the same? Oh, it's -1 savior fear, or -1 a reaction speed. +1 electrochemistry, god ass. I guess I've already given up on savior fear, huh? I'm getting a minus for something here too, or... The panache macabre. Where's the second minus from here? Bonus from... Oh, I have another set of clothing that gives me -2 to it. Ah, here we go. I'll keep it like it is, I guess. I mean, the key, or does that mean I need bolt cutters? Nice. Easy stash.
Hello again, officers.
Is that
Have
bed?
you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Shoot, piggy.
Catch you later, Cindy. Above tarp flaps in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails rust. Door's locked, you can't get in. I've almost reached my necessary money amount at least, so we got that going for us. Though I feel like Kim is gonna be upset with me if we don't leave today, or if we don't find the guy to cut the guy down today. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electrical wires. Oh, gosh, dingity darn it. My money now. There's a door, nothing for you here right now. Phone's growing rosemary, thyme, and cactus. Resort apartment 29. Complete silence, whoever lives there isn't home.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
That's good. Tomorrow, 9
Tomorrow,
p.m.
9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn, Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry, you'll get him. Remember, tomorrow.
What's something within singing on some buoyant the dance track?
Yes?
Did I unironically try to jump down to get to the... my jacket? Maybe I'll try that before I go and force that guy to tell me what he knows.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh. Alright, I guess I'll give it a try.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings.
Okay, we might as well make sure we don't fail for no reason. Am I just naked now? Oh yeah. Oh my god, that bulge.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing. As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Close your eyes, let your senses take in the world around you.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
He's so on the money, Bratan! Just imagine yourself dual-wielding a bottle and a flaming cigarette whilst airborne!
Yeah, what's up, Kaiman? What's in your shopping bag? When you have the shopping bag out, you're allowed to pick up plastic bottles that you can then sell. That's plastic bottles, Jace. That's how poor I am. I'm doing recycling. Also, that was like a 3% or 13% or something. We got really lucky. We rolled a 5 and a 6 or something.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive. Alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
I'm him! I'm him, we did it! Just like Sketch 1, yeah, basically. +1 to Esprit de Corpse, and +1 to Shivers. Oh, but this gives a +1 to Suggestion, though. Which is one of my main skills. But now I look like a real police officer. With my mesh tank top on. Oh, I didn't get to see what that said.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
I should get a mesh tank top so I can be that cool. Yeah, why not? I got a tank top in my new clothing collection. It's not the mesh one, unfortunately. I'm gonna insert a coin.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no. Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
The leading intellectual organ of the Martinez communism offers a radical Masovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. Core features a stylized portrait of the late King Frizzle with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frizzle. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Frizzle?
Because Frizzle was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
I'm producing light, everyone, look. Oh my god. Badass son. Flip through the pages, see what catches your eye.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention.
So white has become a source of
Just
light.
column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
Its complexion is 6,500K?
After rifling the pages
Kelvin?
with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okay, I don't have to read this today. We'll read this later. Every worker member of the board is written on the top of the wire. At the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy. This is a Jew typewriter. The model name is on the back. The standard office file cabinet, the drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. Dark liquor in the pot looks almost sentient.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folder.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Volition. Oop.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Special whirling borscht.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Lieutenant, look him. A to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably.
Everard.
The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Remember Everard's special water sweep. More. What about that?
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is the drawer slide.
This laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river a little more than a decade after the war. The eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. What? It's worth 0.3 real. Ooh. Neat office shades. These were stuffed away in the Dockworkers Union office. They're perfect for scribbling down paperwork when the sun tries to get in your eye. Good for staring down suspects too. Visual calculus, but -1 drama. Ow. Well, I guess we won't wear those either. They should open up the other path. Oh. It didn't. Yoink. 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 Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Wait. Yoink. Free crap. Hey, it's bottles. I'm gonna go and pawn them off.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
This is where René works. I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Which one is René again? Is that the guy by the military guy? Yeah, okay.
René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Young, very pretty. So what?
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Wait, I can't even put it back? Oh god. I thought I was just looking at it. A black and white photo of a couple posing in front of a Ferris wheel. The girl is young and pretty. The man clad in fancy uniform is smiling. On the back, a very steady hand has written the words "Rivershell Fair, Summer of '91." Holy crap! What? Did we start from 100 again, or? Oh, it can't be that. How can it be summer of '91? That doesn't make any sense.
This is the Night Watch.
We're in the year 51 to be clear. Unless we're going backwards, I guess. Maybe. No, we're not. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like forest under snow.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arret are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh on. Arret off.
I have no reason to do either of those. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Kvalsund. Shipyard head is only quiet, the great machines are sleeping. So work to organize the yard below. Most of all comes from the cat in front of you, smells like blood. Blood? Blood? Oh, Ultra Series gloves. For ultimate performance efficiency, these Fawn Ultra Series gloves come fingerless and with a grippy padding covering the palms, making these ideal for quadrupedal movement or for lifting cargo. So I can +1 to half-life. That's good for me, right? Because that's what I can use to coerce the guy. This means I think this means I can go retry. I mean, it might be too late for that anyway, but I think I can go retry the check against Mr. Man now. Oh, it doesn't let. Oh, no, the actual skill point in it. It's interfacing versus half-light. Interfacing. Half-light. The body to control threaten people. I feel like I should have it at interfacing because that's like a +3, which is more significant. Unless I get a half-light check to do. Hey, I got enough money for my room now. And then some. Container, container, container. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow, white waves on red.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
That man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi!
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh?
Oh.
Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
We found Leo's list.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right? Wait.
Oh yes, born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind them. 42.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike
Hey Dad,
wonder.
what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, red is so much prettier than drab old green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
I'm sorry I'm late to your weekday time stream maiden voyage. Well, hey, listen, it's better late than never. How's your day been? Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Why did you have to do it the one night in a blue moon I'm out? I went to dinner with a friend. I don't know. I didn't plan it out. Well, I did plan it out, but I didn't plan for that to happen. Wait, why can't I turn this around on you? Why did you plan a night with your friend when you knew for 2 weeks I was doing this? Or for a week at least.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
If anything, this is your fault. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrard telling them to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Is this bad cop? I have another question.
Sure. How can I help you?
Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
I already booked this appointment. As you can imagine, my schedule is very busy and I need to schedule things way in advance. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming in the mornings now, so I can schedule things, so I don't have to schedule things. How goes this game? Oh, it goes pretty good. Oh, it's a very cool game so far. It's a lot of dialogue, just 24/7 dialogue basically, but the dialogue is very well written. So
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
She's a lady. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Unfortunately, I've realized that there's no way I can keep up with the story, but that's good if it's good. That hasn't been that much happening in the story so far. It's like we're pretty much at the start of the game as far as the story goes, but there's all the world building for sure that can be confusing.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. But I am.
But yeah, I get that like this is another one of those like pathologic type of games where it's like, if you miss out on one stream, then you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm hella confused. I wouldn't. I am just vibing with the dialogue. Like, from a story perspective, the only things that happened from the story so far is that we know a dude has died, and we're investigating him, and we haven't gotten any information on the murder, essentially, so... I was talking to some annoying kid called Kunto for a while. No, Kuno. His name was Kuno.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
During my dinner date, I had to refer to someone in a story I heard as a C word. You had to? You didn't have any choice?
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue
Law
eyes.
school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
They were acting like a total C word. Why were you talking about me? I bet when Deb says the C word, it's one of those like moments of total rebellion. She like looks around. It's like, yeah, this guy was being a real cunt. And I was like, wait, why are you doing that? So this is the union fixer, the gardener? I don't think I should tell him that.
Looks like it.
Oh.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip, too.
What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I did lower my voice, of course. There were children nearby. I'm the biggest C word you know. Oh, okay. Are you Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
What is off about this borscht? I'm going to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
Because then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
I forgot the difference between Everett and Edgar. I just remember they're like twins or something, but one is... There's something about one and not the other. One had like a mole or something.
Patience. Deep down you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do.
Do not interrupt Leonard.
Had an arithmetics teacher, Miss Bellows. Her real name was Miss Bellams. She was a real pretty lady, but when she got mad... All the boys liked her, if you know what I mean, mister. We used to sneak in her yard in the dark and peek through the window. One time we saw Miss Bellows with a fellow. Yes, we did, mister.
No, you fucking didn't. Don't say anything.
Them was naked too. That's all I got to say about that.
He keeps nodding and looking at you with a smile that's too sincere to be clever. Finally seems to lose some internal struggle and adds, very interesting, very interesting. Thank you for telling me the whole thing. Keeping Tom, it's Cloud.
Thank you.
Cloud.
Almost forgot. Mr. Everett is in that container over there. I got distracted telling the story, but he's in there.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye now.
Cloud. Often the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. Stair made of pallets leading up. Jesus Christ. This is the union leader, huh? The big man.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Wait for him to speak first. Say nothing, look him dead in the eye.
The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank.
What was the information I got? They're in it because that one has a lazy eye. Okay.
Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. Amblyopia, a childhood condition. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead.
Keep staring.
At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, it's going to be a good one.
So...
He begins to speak, albeit very slowly, purposefully leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a
Dubois?
visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Plus 6 stamp, plus 6 spirit glasses, he must be an engineer.
Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny folding chair opposite to his giant desk.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He puts a giant note to check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Death from chair, yeah, that's losing a health from the chair is pretty much what's happening to me in real life, just way more slowly.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
This for Jess's trait earlier. Okay, okay. Oh, dude. Make it. Ah.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Take the comic law check, but don't say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
Giant novel. I can't even open my inventory.
No.
No, it's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
I love taking bribes as a policeman. Listen, my guy has no scruples. That's boost money. It's money I can use to buy books with. It's money I can use to buy funny pants from Kuno with. What's with bro's face? It's just he's doing this and it's smacking his lip.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
The drug lady stole my gun. Or bought my gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear.
Damn it.
Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Who the hell is the lady? The woman. The woman who's smuggling the drugs with the colored hair. It sounds like the undead merchant from Dark Souls 1. I'm not worried, I got this.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Who the heck is... Oh, it could also be Lure Lady. Maybe he bought it and he's going to use it to blackmail me. Don't panic.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer.
That is way more accurate than I thought it was going to be. Like, I regularly remember the voice, but that is way more accurate.
I trade for souls. Everything's for sale. Oh, you...
That is insane. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Largeman snaps his fingers, but to no effect, you're in some stupor. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true, my memory's a bit hazy.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is... I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder. Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Have another look at that folder.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
They're absolutely corrupt.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois?
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but
You
why
got your
would I
name?
get involved in this
I'm in.
matter?
I'm Harry Dubois. I can call him Harry now.
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
We were told like twice or something. We've heard Harry, referred to Harry before though, right? By the cops, I think, and by the corpse.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Also, I studied the footprints at the crime scene, worker boots.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
I think any cop said, Harry, it's mostly Inland Empire. Oh, okay. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade. I don't know if I want to reveal that. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Does this mean if I do things for you, you will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I'm interested in this. I'm gonna unlock that. I'm gonna put to that. And internalize this. I said there's a but. Hey, nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Becoming a real communist? Well, isn't there... wasn't... listen, I don't want to become a communist. I just think I might be Krasmasov reborn or whatever. Was there another thing like related to that? I think I might actually be him reborn. I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
The stars aligned into a cosmic frown here. He has your fate decided. Bide your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile. Only if you play along.
Bide your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile only if you play along. Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder. Why don't you open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
He slams his fists together? He does this? Or this?
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
What do you mean by weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
I think this is the guy that called the cops.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Damn it, fine. I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I'm at Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
Mr. Ervert is such a good friend. Listen. We have some... I'm just doing what my brain told me to do, which was to go along with it.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her, because you and I are such good friends, and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gamont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You call him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Well, he is not even jealous. Are you sure? I find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay, now he slams his fist into his hand. That makes more sense. Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
If I can make Joyce the leader of the Union, that's going to be my goal.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Joyce said the previous Union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Little slamming his forearm into his hand like this. What did that guy do again? Like...
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
And from above? Or this?
Wait.
Oh,
there was
yeah,
no
oh, like
mention of
that.
a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
That much is true. His heart truly is in it. Though you wouldn't think so by looking at him.
Is my Inland Empire like revealing like information about him that is true that we don't see outside?
If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about
yeah,
her
it's this thing. This thing apparently. I haven't heard it sing though, but there's a swordfish clock there. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No, I'm not.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will...
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
This is not a talking AI swordfish. Does that exist?
None taken.
A talking AI
Do we have
clock?
anything else to do here, Harry?
I'm looking at your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
I'm gonna leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I was supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Take care, Harry. This 20 by 50 centimeter check looks like it's meant to be handed over ceremoniously on a gala-like event. It's supposed to exchange for 24 real at your local freight store. Below the number I carefully hand has written the words Constable's rent, all of it, note worthless in a pawn shop. Okay, can I go behind him? Yeah, it's funny response when you're ultra liberal. Like if I get here and I've already like done all the liberal research. But why? Because you can be like, oh man, I love communism. Communism's the great, right, brother? And he's like, sure, yeah. It's Velfjord in Ardan. Ardan? Dette minste Velfjord in Ardan. I mean, I love capitalism and hustling. I love rock and roll. Is this Jean-Luc or whatever?
The unpromising race pupil returns.
You know anything about this mug? Show him the mug.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Is this your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
But you're a part of the union.
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company.
Manlets?
I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminoles. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Ever told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the union's side.
Wait, that means showing everyone that we're taking orders from the union.
Yes. That is precisely what it means, homunculus. This is not going to happen any other way.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Okay, then wait here while the measure goes.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Why are you with Measurehead?
Look at him. His craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I'm corrupt every opportunity I get.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner.
I'm very corrupt, please give me money.
Walking past him.
I should have given Kuno the drugs, I forgot about that. Hopefully this guy didn't just kill Kuno.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Thank you for your cooperation, Meshered.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on.
I mean, I can walk past you to this box over here.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes only, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everett said you have a key to a door, and that you killed the hangman.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The Merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbors.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Everett said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belongs to Wiesul.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar beast, if you know what I mean.
Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that
Racing, I
really,
love
truly
racing.
matter.
I don't think it's that type of racing. I have a crippling addiction to free crap. Yeah, me too.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
The boss man, Everard, what can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
That does seem lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Uh-oh.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I am a boyadero.
No.
But...
No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide.
You know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
There's only one law friend, and that's me.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks.
It must be nice to have Everard on your side.
Right to work!
Stuck in the rain in a traffic.
I'm gonna go into that basement, even though he told me not to. I'm a master snooper.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Total retards use language like that. Congratulations, Kuna, you just made yourself a retard. Oh my god. I kind of want to say it, but I feel like I don't know how Kuna's gonna react to it, if it's gonna be endearing or not. Told her a retard, she's language like that. Congratulations, you just made us of a retard.
Stop choking, Kuno! The faggot has got you in a chokehold!
Kuno's not fucking choking.
Hello, Ian. Choked you out there, so it's your for using reactionary shit.
Like fuck you did. Kuno's gonna keep saying kipped forever now. Kipped.
Wow. Listen, I used the R word here to stop this kid from being a racist, Deb, okay?
Shit. The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down. Now let's talk normal shit.
More communism? Did I go the communism route there? Maybe I am Carl. What's his face? Krasmasov reborn. Yeah, let's have a normal conversation.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaught.
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
You should thank him.
Nothing. The tip really paid off. Good job, Kuno.
What? Don't be playing Kuno off as a snitch bitch. The oldest trick in the book, people.
Are you snitching, Kuno?
This is some ancient bullshit, people. Kuno would rather take 10 than snitch. Pig's full of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
You found a real nice button to push. Turned the tables on him.
I took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Alright, fair is fair.
Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honourable like that.
There is no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares intently at the trash container, but he does not approve.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
There were a ton of unpaid utility bills there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
That's no place to live. You have to find somewhere else.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
I looked around in there. It's not an easy life you have to go in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
I didn't meet his dad though, so...
Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Kuno doesn't...
Sure, nothing wrong giving a bunch of... drugs to a little kid, right? Maybe I can take the boots off now.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
What exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, a